Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Anker Soundcore Liberty Air 2s. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, more and more people are switching over to Bluetooth earphones nowadays since a lot of new phones no longer have a headphone jack. There are a ton of different Bluetooth earphones out there. There are inexpensive ones and there are very pricey ones. Take the Earbuds for example that start at $159 and work their way up from there. The Pixel Buds are $179. And now take the Anker Soundcore Liberty Air 2, which comes in at a fraction of the cost for $79.99. But with that price cut, is it also a cut in quality? Let's find out. The front of the box says premium call quality via 4 mics with noise reduction. That means 2 mics on each earphone. And it also boasts a total wireless earphone, which means the earphones themselves are wireless, they're Bluetooth, and the case can be wirelessly charged, so no wires are required for this setup at all. The back of the box says they're fully sweat-proof via an IPX5 rating. You have a 7-hour playtime on these headphones, 28 hours with the charging case. And you can charge these things for 10 minutes to give you 2 hours worth of listening time. They also have a pretty cool feature called Hear ID Personalized Sound, and I'll get to that feature in a bit. These headphones are packaged up quite nicely, a lot better than I thought they were going to be. Inside the package is the case, both earbuds, a USB-C charging cable, and a bunch of different little rubber tips to go on the end of the earphones to make sure you have the perfect fit. This is a nice touch. The case is made of plastic with a magnetic lid, and the case feels good to the touch. It has this kind of soft coating on it. It'll also fit into the palm of your hand without issue and into your pocket without too much of an inconvenience. On the bottom of it is a USB-C port and a button with indicator lights to let you know how much battery life this has left, because the case does charge the earbuds. The earbuds are a little bulky in size, but they're also really light, which is a good thing. In terms of how they feel, I wouldn't say they feel expensive, but I wouldn't say they feel cheap either, just kind of middle of the road. And they have built-in touch controls, which is a huge plus. The Soundcore app that can be used with the Liberty Air 2 has a bunch of different options. This app is completely optional, but extremely useful. From the app, you can completely customize your equalizer to change up how the headphones sound. Or you can use the equalizer set up from one of their professionals. This is a little interesting because selecting one of these doesn't really give you a whole lot of information. It's kind of just a guessing game. You select a sound profile, listen to it, and see whether or not you like it. Or you can just choose the default sound signature, which is the one I like the best. They also have some generic templates here for equalizers, which many people will be familiar with. In the app, you can also configure the touch controls on the headphones. The Hear ID profile is very interesting. It's a sound test from each earbud into your ears, and you press a button when you can hear a certain noise. What it ends up doing is uses that test to create your own personalized equalizer. For my own Hear ID profile, it determined I needed quite a bit of a boost of treble in my left ear. You can also monitor battery life in the app, as well as update the firmware in your earphones. Now, in terms of audio quality, these things were actually really impressive. Calls were clear, concise, and easy to understand. Music and videos sounded really good through these things. They obviously don't sound as good as a pair of headphones that go over your ear completely, but for earbuds, they were pretty darn good. I did notice a bit of a delay though when I was gaming, so what was happening on screen happened a little bit before I could actually hear it. And that's a common feature of a lot of Bluetooth headphones, but something I did want to point out. These headphones are definitely not as good as something like the AirPod Pro, but they really give it a run for its money. And they're miles better than a lot of the tinny cheap headphones you can get. And speaking of call quality, I recorded audio in 3 different settings: outside, inside with background noise, and inside in a completely quiet room. I don't have video of this, so I'm just going to show you my cat while I talk into the microphone. This is the audio recorded from the right side of the Soundcore Liberty Air 2. I'm in an outside setting. This is the audio being recorded from the left side of the Soundcore Liberty Air 2. I am in an outdoor setting. Here is the audio with both Soundcore Liberty Air 2s connected via Bluetooth in an outdoor setting. This is the audio being recorded from the right side of the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 in the kitchen of my house, and it might be picking up the dishwasher. This is the sound being recorded from the left side of the Soundcore Liberty Air 2. I'm in the kitchen, and it might be picking up the dishwasher. Now I'm recording the audio using both the left and the right Soundcore Liberty Air 2s. I am in the kitchen in my house, and you might be hearing the dishwasher in the Now, as to whether or not these are worth it, and that's an interesting question. These are priced at $80, which is a fraction of the cost of the Pixel Buds and the AirPods. But they're also $35 more than the Soundcore Life P2s, which are coming in at $45. And these things are IPX7 waterproof rated with a 40-hour playtime. If you're just looking for a cheap pair of Bluetooth earbuds that work fairly well, check out the Life P2s. But the Life P2s don't really have the same level of customizability considering they don't have access to the app. The case is not near as compact, and the buttons on the earbuds are physical buttons, they're not touch controls. The Liberty Air 2s are a clear step up from the P2s in terms of overall fit and finish, sound quality, voice quality, and features. Now at almost double the price, $129.99, you could potentially look at the Liberty Air 2 Pros. But at this price point, I would say the Pixel Buds and the AirPods are a more attractive option. It's pretty close in price. Now, to me, $79.99 is the sweet spot in terms of price to performance. Yes, you're not getting the best performance on the market, but it's well and above the base performance that's offered, and it's a pretty darn attractive price for what you get. I was not sent these to review. I actually bought them with my own money to review for this channel, and I was so blown away with these things that I actually bought a second pair. I gave the second pair to my wife. She's using them, she's happy with them, and I'm happy because that's a pretty darn good price point and gets a big thumbs up in my book. But anyways, that is all I've got for today. Hopefully this review was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the Liberty Air 2s. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Thank you everyone, take care.